And we are underway from Houston. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Dancing away at the 35. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball on both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Down the left sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 46 yards. And the Steelers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Stroud looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
19, what's up?
On third down, Mixon. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. Nice return. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this one is we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Green 18.
Now Rodgers. Adam Thielen. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Green 18.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now he's going to step up and run. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Green 18. 26. Green 18.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Inside. Yeah, Liz. Green 18.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Second and 5 from the 8.
No. Blue 58. Hey, 88.
Rodgers going to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
58.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Jump out.
Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And the former Rice Al Boswell puts this one through in his return to Houston. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up first and 10. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
18. What's that?
And Stroud now to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Open man is Kirk, complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
18. What's that?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
How? Listen up. Hi. Tony.
Stroud sets up the play action. Throw right side taken in by the tight end Bryant. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Oh, ready? 18. Hey.
Mixing up the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Oh, ready? 18.
Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
A handoff to Mixon. Still going inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, 55 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Steelers 10. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
To throw is Rodgers. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of times, it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
58, 26. Ship! Get 300! Get 300!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Collins. That is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
118. What's that?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
118. What's that?
Now Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Tonight.
Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the quick, right?
First carry for Nick Chubb. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing now is Stroud. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Harrison Bryant, 27 yards. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's 1st down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. The hard-hitting safety, Jimmy Ward, picking up the sack that time.
Loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
319. Back north. 319.
Throwing is Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
First and 10.
Rodgers now to throw. That'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
258. 319.
Back to throw. Rodgers. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Now 1st and goal. A handoff for Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
58. Jump out. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers to throw. That's complete right around the 8.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way.
Yeah, live.
Now Rodgers. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now, have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Extra point now by Boswell. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
Ties the game 24-24.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. They juked him. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Hey, 19 Texas. Hey, open up.
Stroud will get this into the hands of Nico Collins. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from Tom Dempsey range here. Does he have the distance? He does. It's good. My goodness, he hits it from the parking lot as time expires. And the Texans are going to win the football game. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire